Hello and welcome to Rapid Combat Defence. My name is Jamie Clubb. I'm a British Combat Association coach. I'm also a coach under the Martial Arts Standards Agency and an instructor under Jeff Thompson and Mo Teague. The DVD series that you are about to watch covers the hard skills of self-protection training. These are the physical skills of self-defence. Of course, it's important to note that the soft skills, the areas that are not covered in any depth on this DVD, come under the banner of personal security and cover such things as psychology, physiology, and social sciences, as well as the legal side. The psychological side of things, I would reference such books as Gavin de Becker's The Gift of Fear, Dan Gardner's Risk, The Science and Politics of Fear. Also Jeff Thompson's book Dead or Alive, which is an excellent comprehensive book on self-defense tactics. There's also the Mo Teague Hard Target System, which gives a full analysis of self-protection, personal security methods. The areas involved in psychology are things such as general awareness, your different stages of awareness, first properly illustrated to the general public by Jeff Cooper, and his famous Cooper Colour Code, which talks about the different areas of awareness. We won't go into any particular detail of those stages of awareness. We assume that pretty much that stage of it has been bypassed for the altercation to happen in the first place. So it's a very, very important area to take into account, can prevent a situation from happening in the first place. The physiological aspects, I would reference Dave Grossman's On Combat. There are also some various other good online sources. I would make sure that the science is backed up and validated by case studies and peer-reviewed journals. But generally speaking, it's important to understand what is happening with the body and how the body performs under stress. You won't be able to suddenly pull out complex moves under stress unless you're at a very, very highly trained stage of your martial arts or combatives training. So therefore it's important the importance of sticking to very, very simple training tactics and techniques trained under many repetitions is backed up by a lot of the general adrenaline-based, stress-based studies on the physiology of self-protection. So that's another very important area to cover as well, the science of self-protection. The other area to research is the legal side of things. Obviously, laws change depending on which country you're in. In the UK law, we look at the Criminal Act 1967, Section 3, Article 1, which relates to the use of reasonable force in the prevention of a crime. There are also case studies, Lord Lane 1988, Beckford versus the Crown, which looks at the use of a preemptive strike. You don't need to wait for a strike to happen to you. You don't have to wait to be attacked physically in order to react, which is a myth that is perpetrated a lot from childhood and certainly by the press. In most cases, the law will back you up so long as you've done everything you can to try and avoid a situation and you're not the instigator of a violent situation. The laws of preemptive striking and the use of reasonable force. The law also takes into account the fact that it's very, very difficult to gauge what is reasonable force within certain common sense perimeters. So the legal side of it is also an important area. Again, there are good resources for that, the science side of things, and also various books that you can research on the self-protection side of things, dealing with the effects before an incident and after incident on my website, www.clubchimera.com.